Today, you're going to find out exactly how trained your mixing ear is on a scale of 0 to 15. But first, grab a pencil and a piece of paper. Here's everything you need to know before we start this test. This test contains 15 questions. Each question gets progressively more difficult. Each question will have 2 or 3 answers, but only one will be correct. And you'll get about 10 seconds after each question to listen, think, and write down your answer. Feel free to pause and replay each question before answering. I'll provide the correct answers after each question so that you can tally your final score. Remember, the questions will get more difficult as we go, so make sure you do the whole test until the end, not just the first few questions, because your score won't be accurate until you finish. No peeking, ears only, and I hope this is a given, but make sure you're listening on a proper set of monitors or headphones in a quiet environment. All right, friend, are you ready to start? Let's begin. Question 1. You'll hear a drum loop, and then you'll hear it again with a frequency range boosted. What is the boosted frequency range? Was it A, 60 Hz, or B, 200 Hz? Write down your answer. The answer was A, 60 Hz. Question 2. You'll now hear a vocal, and then you'll hear it again with a high shelf boosted. Which frequency range has the high shelf been applied?
I wish we could begin again. I'd tell you all the things I probably shouldn't have known then. I wish we could begin again. I'd tell you all the things I probably shouldn't have known then.
Was it A, 5 kilohertz, or B, 10 kilohertz? Write down your answer. The answer was B, 10 kilohertz. Question 3. You'll now hear a clean guitar riff, and then you'll hear it again with a frequency range cut. Which frequency range has been cut? Was it A, 200 Hz, B, 500 Hz, or C, 800 Hz? Write down your answer. And the answer was B, 500 Hz. Question 4. You'll now hear a bass line, and then you'll hear it again with a frequency range boosted. Which frequency range was boosted? Was it A, 60 Hz, B, 150 Hz, or C, 300 Hz? Write down your answer. The answer is B, 150 Hz. Question 5. You'll now hear a snare drum, and then you'll hear it again with a frequency range cut. Which frequency range has been cut? Was it A, 1 kilohertz, or B, 3 kilohertz? Write down your answer. And the answer was B, 3 kilohertz. Question 6. You'll now hear a kick drum, and then you'll hear it again with the low end rolled off. Where has the low end been rolled off? Was it A, 40 Hz, B, 60 Hz, or C, 90 hertz? Write down your answer. The answer was B, 60 hertz. Question 7. You'll now hear a vocal recording, and then you'll hear it again with a frequency range boosted. Which frequency range has been boosted?
Trusted you to show me how. Nothing is perfect, that's alright for now. Trusted you to show me how. Nothing is perfect, that's alright for now.
Was it A, 1.5 kilohertz, B, 4 kilohertz, or C, 8 kilohertz? Write down your answer. The answer was A, 1.5 kilohertz. Question 8. You'll now hear a synth, and then you'll hear it again with a frequency range boosted. Which frequency range has been boosted? Was it A, 200 hertz, B, 400 hertz, or C, 600 hertz? Write down your answer. The answer is C, 600 hertz. Question 9. You'll now hear an acoustic guitar, and then the guitar again with 2 EQ moves made. Which 2 EQ moves are made to the guitar? Was it A, a boost at 100 hertz and a cut at 4 kilohertz, B, a boost at 600 hertz and a cut at 10 kilohertz, or C, a boost at 50 hertz and a cut at 2 kilohertz? Write down your answer. And the answer was A, a boost at 100 hertz and a cut at 4 kilohertz. Question 10. You'll now hear a beat loop, and then you'll hear it again with a frequency range cut. Which frequency range is cut, and is the cut wide or narrow? Was it A, 255 hertz narrow, B, 435 hertz narrow, or C, 350 hertz wide? Write down your answer. And the answer is A, 255 hertz narrow. Question 11. You'll now hear a vocal, and then you'll hear it again with a resonant frequency ringing out. Which frequency is resonating?
Dreamt up a distant place, a breeze it took me there. I saw a look on your face. Dreamt up a distant place, a breeze it took me there. I saw a look on your face.
Was it A, 1.5 kilohertz, B, 3 kilohertz, or C, 4 kilohertz? Write down your answer. The answer is C, 4 kilohertz. Question 12. You'll hear an acoustic guitar, and then you'll hear it again, but with a resonant frequency ringing out. Which frequency is resonating? Was it A, 815 hertz, B, 1.05 kilohertz, or C, 3.25 kilohertz? Write down your answer. The answer is B, 1.05 kilohertz. Question 13. You'll now hear a mix of a song, and then you'll hear it again with a frequency adjustment made. What was the frequency adjustment, and was it narrow or wide?
I've been trying to fight this feeling. Why can't life just have more meaning? I don't know. I've been trying to fight this feeling. Why can't life just have more meaning? I don't know.
Was it A, a 6.5 kilohertz boost, wide, B, a 4 kilohertz boost, wide, or C, a 10 kilohertz shelf with a gradual slope? Write down your answer. The answer was B, a 6.5 kilohertz boost, wide. Question 14. You'll now hear a cymbal. Then you'll hear the cymbal again with two resonant frequencies ringing out. Which two frequencies are resonating? Was it A, 1.6 kilohertz and 3.3 kilohertz, B, 960 hertz and 2.5 kilohertz, or C, 1.9 kilohertz and 3.9 kilohertz? Write down your answer. The answer was C, 1.9 kilohertz and 3.9 kilohertz. Final question 15. You'll now hear a mix of a song, and then you'll hear it again with two frequency adjustments made. Which two adjustments are made?
I've been trying to fight this feeling. Why can't life just have more meaning? I don't know. I've been trying to fight this feeling. Why can't life just have more meaning? I don't know.
Was it A, a 200 hertz wide cut and a 3.2 kilohertz narrow boost, B, a 400 hertz wide cut and a 3.5 kilohertz wide boost, or C, a 300 hertz narrow cut and a 3.8 kilohertz wide boost? Write down your answer. The answer was A, a 200 hertz wide cut and a 3.2 kilohertz narrow boost. So friend, how did you do? If you scored less than 15 or less than what you'd have hoped, your next step is to watch my tutorial video on how to hear and name frequencies easily. I'll link it at the end of the video and in the description. After going through that video, you won't have any trouble with these frequencies, and this test will have been pretty easy for you. And if you're ready to dive even deeper into getting your best mixes yet, download my free home mixing cheat sheet now, where I will hand you my go-to EQ, compression, and effect settings for all the most common instruments in mixing. It's free to download at the link in the description, and it works, so take advantage of that cheat sheet now. And if you found this test eye-opening or ear-opening, well, that was a bad joke, please subscribe to the channel, because my goal this year is for my subscribers to have the best ears on YouTube. And I want to make sure you're one of them. So hit that subscribe button. Happy mixing, my friend, and I'll see you in the next one.